Hello, my name is Ilia Shterev, and this is my clocks project. It's done using pure JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. It's fully deployed in GitHub. The URL will be in the first comment after the video. And first of all, it's not an example. Oh, let me just say that right now, as of the last 3 days, today is June 15, 2025. I have a problem running this project directly online. Something with the hosting. It says 4 files are missing because there are lots of files that has to be kind of brought together for this project. But I checked, the files are there, and I checked some options like it was something like rebuild all, and I rebuilt it, and actually it waited for like 3 days, no, 2 days to rebuild, but still doesn't work. So I'm sorry. You can if you wanna take a look at the code, just feel free to download it and actually to clone it or download it, and then yeah, I'll appreciate any comment about the code. So right now I don't have more time for this hosting problem with the GitHub. Okay, now this project is not about responsive design. It doesn't work this way at all. It's about my I wanted with this project to present my JavaScript skills and my programming logic skills, because it's kind of, I believe it's a complex project. Also, although this is kind of always relative, what's complex and what is not. And let's start the clocks first and start the demonstration. We can change the language here. Let me just start with English. The language changes dynamically. I'll talk about the languages by the end. Okay, so we see that the digital clock first. I have one digital clock and one mechanical, and this project also has some additions. But let's go step by step. So the digital clock has supposedly front side and back side, and on the front side are the most used functions like alarm on and off. And let me just demonstrate switching the alarm from off to on, and just observe that this is a small transitional switching. It's kind of slow, and the indication will only change from off to on only after the transition is ended. Okay, and you can see on the left side it blinks to confirm and for us to see what is the alarm time. Okay, on the back side we have this 24 should I say military time option to show the time, or 12, which is AM PM option. As European, I prefer this one. Okay, one other option would be these dots, the right dots, to be blinking or not blinking. Nothing like a great useful feature, I just made them. Okay, now about setting the alarm. The alarm setting options are going to be I made 2 ways to go through the alarm setting options. One is with this range element. I'll call it slider. By the way, it looks terrible on Mozilla, and for the last 2 or 3 years I have observed Mozilla, they are terrible about these ranges sliders. Okay, so with this slider I go through the hour. Now I can change the hour of the alarm time. I can change the minute of the alarm time, and I get back to time, and I get again confirmation of what I just set the alarm to. Okay, let me just show that when I go, it's more visible with minutes, that when I go through the minutes, if I have to kind of rotate through many minutes, I can press any button, and actually okay, I can press the button and hold, and it accelerates the rate of the changing minutes accelerates. It has actually 3 speeds, but the middle speed is very short. Maybe I should make it a little wider. Okay, again, it starts slow and now it goes fast. Okay, the same for the hours, but I don't remember very well, but I think at some point I changed to only 2 speeds for the hours because they are only maximum of 24 hours. Okay, and let's get back to let's get back here. Okay, so from here, the other ways to go through the setting options would be with this set button. It just works the same as a slider. I just added it to be like additional option. It can work independently with this one or with this one without any problems. Okay, let me now set the alarm properly. 22:36. I don't think I'll have time for this. Sorry. Maybe I will. Okay, now go back here. And the alarm is already on. Actually, I have time to switch it on, switch it off, switch it on, just for the demonstration. And I have a snooze button too. This snooze button, okay, now it works. The snooze button, let me stop, works right now with 1 minute delay. Then it will snooze, it will start the alarm again. I can snooze again. And right now, first of all, this 1 minute pause of the snooze is just like it's in the code as a constant variable. Well, not exactly constant, but it can be, it's visible within the class, and it can be changed there very easily. And the other thing is that I don't know when exactly, I cannot recall, but at some point I changed the snooze to be indefinite. First I made it like 3 snoozes and then the alarm will not come again, but now it's indefinite. And actually I know how to fix it, but right now I don't want to, and I don't have time. Okay, now the snooze is again working, and let me this time just to kind of switch it off. So I was saying that if somebody wants me to fix it, like if it's a job position, I can easily fix it. That's about it. Okay, let me now go back to one text file. I'll stop for a moment and just see where I am on the text file, because I'm trying to follow this file, not to miss anything. Okay, let's look now at the mechanical clock. First of all, it has its own on and off button, like a mechanical one. I mean, as a child, I remember the mechanical clocks. They were exactly that. They have a button which goes down and up, and it has this alarm hand, the long one, and it also rotates like this, and it also has 3 speeds. Actually, I use the same function for both. Okay, I mean for both here, for the digital clock and for the mechanical clock. Let's see if I can make it for 22:38:39 just to demonstrate the mechanical clock. 39. Okay, let me do it. By the way, you may hear for both the digital alarm and for the mechanical alarm a small glitch, and that's because while it's running and then it's continue running again, this small glitch is because, okay, this is how I stop it, and within 1 minute I can start it again. And just like a mechanical clock, that's because just like a mechanical clock, it has it has its spring already kind of winded. Oh, I don't remember the word. But anyway, I'm trying to imitate that maximum mechanical clock with the mechanical alarm. So I was saying about the alarm sound, it glitches, and that's because both files are short, like 5 seconds or 10 seconds, something like this, and they just cycle indefinitely for the time being. And on every cycle they just glitch, and I don't know. I don't have extensive kind of experience with audio files. Maybe this is fixable, maybe not. I don't know. Okay, let me just check again. Text file. Okay, well, that's about the clocks. Now I want to demonstrate some additions to this project, and these additions will be to switch the lights off. I mean on. Oh god, I have to change the. It should say here on. No, actually off. Yeah, that's correct. Sorry. All right, so switching the lights off, and I can see here it's like in a dark. These clocks are kind of glowing, and strictly speaking, I like it. I like the idea of putting this option here. And for this idea, I had to go back to the z-index and z-index context and learn it everything from A to Z. And I'm glad I did it. So here the mechanical clock, we can see it has these glowing, let's say, fluorescent hands. And everything works as before, like this, or like this, like this. Okay, and let me continue now because it's dark, and that reminded me of a spy story. So I put more stuff here, and the spy story here says that oh well, let's say we cannot read this note here. Let's say it's too dark, so we go back to the torch. We grab the torch. The torch is working very well, I believe. Let me just go through everything just to show how well this works, and we read it here with the torch, and it says that we need to look for a note from the phone. Sorry, I'm reading it. I know you can read it, but just I wanna say it. We need to look for a note from the most famous spy, and but first we need to look for that X-ray torch. So we look around, and there is no X-ray torch, so we need to change the approach. We need to start very slowly and methodically, like spies. So we go slowly and methodically like this, and there it is, the button for the X-ray torch. See, if I go fast, we see nothing, but if I go slow, it shows up. So let me turn the X-ray torch on, and before we read with the X-ray torch this note, I should say that we should after watching so many spy movies, something tells me that we should read it fast, and we should remember it fast because something may happen. So we read it fast, and we see it's from James Bond, and suddenly we see a self-destruct mechanism, and it works pretty well. And now it's gone forever, the message. And sorry, I know you read the message, but I have to say it. It was saying that martini is best served with, the best served shaken, not stirred. Okay, now we can go back to the regular torch. And by the way, I have to admit here that here I see that z-index is not working, and actually we can consider it working, but it actually is not. The thing is, I I read that z-index can be affected by lots of things, like especially for like opacity, because I have some opacity here. Maybe not exactly that, but I have to investigate it, and I'm sure I'll find it. Because before reading about what affects z-index, other than z positioning, I was clueless about this problem. So I know how to fix it now. I just need time to fix it. Okay. So, by the way, I can switch the lights on with the torch on, so we can see like an imitation of a torch, kind of lightning during very bright light. Hopefully this imitates it, because it looks to me like imitates it. Okay, let me now switch the torch off, and let me see if there is something else here. Text file. Okay, now it's about the dynamic language changes here. It has only right now English and Bulgarian. The thing is, this is held by language processor or something like this. I'm sorry, I worked on this project like a year ago for the last time, and it was a side project, so I forgot a lot of things. But I mean, specifically the name, was it a language processor or something? Let me just check it. I cannot bear the shame for not remembering. Language detector object. Okay, there it is. Language detector is first checking for the browser first choice through where it is. Okay, sorry, I don't want to waste your time right now. Okay, it checks first with the first preferred language from the browser, and checks this preferred language through the languages we inside the app. If nothing is found, then it goes through the array of the rest of the preferred languages from the browser, and checks them one by one against every language in the app. And if nothing is found, then it defaults to English. And the thing is that it does this if we have not chosen nothing, if we have not chosen a language here. Once we choose here a language, then this gets written. Our preferred language gets written inside the local storage, and from this moment on, every time the application starts, it's taken from there, from the local storage. Also, I should say that inside the local storage, I saved the position of this switch. I also store the time, the digital clock, alarm hours and alarm minute, and also the position of this switch, and also the alarm hour and alarm minute for the mechanical clock. All they go from every time we change them, they go inside the local storage. Okay. Text file now again. Okay, well, this clock is put together very recently. I mean, last time I seriously dealt with it was like a year ago, but now recently I put it together, and I decided to place it as an option, to put it online as an option to check my skills in JavaScript. And it's the first time I put it together. I mean, it's a version of 1.0.0. Because this project evolved constantly, it was not like once given all the options, all the specifics, and give it like a test options. This project does not have testing options right now. I have built it on the fly, and until it just works. And I'm fully aware that it should have testing capabilities, and eventually, if I'm to refactor this code, this will be the first thing to consider, because I personally am very well convinced that testing, especially for a complex project like this, should be included, and it's very useful, very beneficial. So I will make it next time, but until then, um, I don't know when I will have time. I have some knowledges about Jest. I have seen many tutorials, videos, how it works, although I don't have extensive experience about it, but I know how to work. I know how to start. Okay, text file. Okay, well, if I missed something, I will put it in the comments. I will be glad to receive any kind of any feedback. Hopefully you will like it, but if there is something you don't like, please write down your constructive criticism. I will like that one too. And I think that will be about all. Thank you very much, and have a nice one. Bye.